In this report, I'm going to talk about 5 features the new Subaru all-electric SUV that may be called eVoltis and may be coming in 2022 must have for it to be able to compete with Tesla vehicles and to be a home run. Welcome back, dear friends. This is Armin Harayan from TorqueNews.com. If you are here first time, please subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla and electric vehicle news, several stories a day, and ring the bell so you don't miss my next Tesla and electric vehicle story. Our friend Dennis Fleer, who reports Subaru news at TorqueNews.com every day, has a very interesting story about Subaru's possible all-electric SUV, and it may be called eVoltis, and Dennis discusses 5 things that it needs to have in order to successfully compete with Tesla and to be a home run. Dennis says Subaru doesn't have the luxury of launching a lackluster all-electric SUV as other automakers like Tesla has. According to Subaru President and CEO Tom Dahl, the automaker is launching a new all-electric SUV and it's less than 2 years away. In 2022, Subaru Corporation will bring its first ever electrified SUV developed with Toyota, and it needs to have the same core values that make Subaru successful or it will fail. These days, anything that goes electric has to have the success of Tesla, and looks like Subaru is aiming for that. It has to have some core values that make Subaru successful or it will fail, and it's launching it with Toyota. In an interview in April with Cheddar, Tom Dahl said, "We will be introducing an all-electric SUV in a couple of years through our partnership with Toyota. I can't speak too much about the details, but needless to say, it's going to be a great electric vehicle for us and will be our first fully electric vehicle." Automotive News talked with Keijiro Abe, Subaru's vice president for product planning at the Tokyo Motor Show, and he says Subaru and Toyota will use the same platform. Still, the new electric vehicle will have its unique character. Abe says the new all-electric model will be about the same size as a Subaru Forester, and it will launch in the United States and developed as a global electric vehicle. He also revealed it could offer a front-wheel drive model with 1 motor and all-wheel drive variant with 2 motors. He says the all-new electric vehicle of Subaru will be distinctively a Subaru vehicle. Subaru's president Tomomi Nakamura says they will move quickly toward its long-term goal of carbon-free society, setting a target to sell only electric vehicles worldwide by the first half of the 2030. Let me repeat this one again. Setting a target to sell only electric vehicles worldwide by the first half of 2030s. That's Subaru. Some things won't be changed though. Nakamura says in the midst of a once-in-a-century period of profound transformation, Subaru will stay true to its core values of using horizontally opposed boxer engines and all-wheel drive technologies, superior drive performance, and safety eyesight drive assist. He went on to say, in this new era of mobility, the Subaru brand will strive to remain different from other brands and will further hone the distinctive qualities that make a Subaru and will maintain the unique attributes our customers have come to expect, he says. Subaru spells out the following long-term goals, moving the global agenda toward achieving a carbon-free society. By 2030, 40% of all Subaru global sales will come from electric vehicles or hybrid electric vehicles. By the first half of the 2030s, all Subaru vehicles sold worldwide will have either hybrid power or all-electric technology. Subaru Corporation will reduce its CO2 emissions from new vehicles in operation sold worldwide by 90% or more by 2050 compared to 2010 levels. In addition to its commitment to sell only electric vehicles worldwide by the first half of 2030s, Subaru will also reduce emissions at its factories and offices to 30% below 2017 levels by 2031. With Toyota increasing its stake in Subaru to 20%, customers can look for Subaru to develop a new hybrid vehicle using Toyota technology that will debut later in the decade. Subaru did not say if the hybrid would be an existing nameplate like Outback or Forester. Chief Technology Officer Tetsuo Onuki said at the briefing, "Although we're using Toyota technology, we want to make hybrids that are distinctly Subaru." Customers can look for new hybrid and all-electric all-wheel vehicles to arrive soon, and existing nameplates like Outback Wagon, Forester Compact SUV, and Ascent Family Hauler models will be electrified by the first half of the 2030s. As more changes are coming to Subaru collaborates with Toyota to develop its first all-electric all-wheel drive vehicle, it should be coming in 2022. This will be a vehicle that has to be distinctively a Subaru vehicle. A new 2020 Subaru SUV could be called eVoltis and needs to incorporate 5 things for the new all-electric SUV to be a home run for the Japanese automaker and to be able to successfully compete with Tesla vehicles like Model 3, Model Y, and Model S and Cybertruck or so on. To be distinctively Subaru, however, the new electric vehicle SUV that may be called eVoltis must be all-wheel drive, but the vehicle also needs to be off-pavement ready. To be distinct, Subaru goes beyond having all-wheel drive cars for customers. Being distinctly Subaru means having the ability to get away from civilization with additional features beyond all-wheel drive, including having extra ground clearance during a dual function X model with deep snow and mud settings, having a low center of gravity for improved performance while navigating steep trails, and a rugged exterior appearance like the vehicle from Fisker that has been also pictured in this video. Subaru, friends, doesn't have the luxury of launching an uninspiring all-electric SUV. It is quite apparent that if Subaru launches uninspiring all-electric SUV, it will lose the battle to Tesla. It will also lose the battle to other electric vehicle manufacturers that have been pretty advanced right now, like Volkswagen and Nissan with a new Ariya and GM with coming with a host of electric vehicles. So Subaru has to come up with something inspiring. Maybe this is why Toyota is also delaying its electric advance, because up to date Toyota doesn't have a single all-electric vehicle, but looks like one of the first will be the 2022 Subaru eVoltis coming with Toyota platform, and who knows, by then Toyota may have some other electric vehicles coming up. Now, like I said, Subaru doesn't have the luxury of launching an uninspiring all-electric SUV, otherwise it will lose to Tesla. It must be gripping and distinctly Subaru for it to be a home run and appeal to Subaru current customers. Subaru has the formula, I think, for success. They need to stick with its core value of multi-purpose, fun to drive, and rugged, go-anywhere attitude, says our Subaru reporter Dennis Fleer. Thank you, Dennis, for this story, for bringing this to us. Friends, this is Armen Harayan from TorqueNews.com. You can check our daily Subaru stories at torquenews.com/Subaru. Dennis has daily coverage there, sometimes 2 stories a day, and please subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla and electric vehicle news, as well as I'll see you in our next report. Please ring the bell so you don't miss our next story, which is coming. I have about 5 or 6 more Tesla stories coming today, and God bless you. Take good care of each other. See you soon in our next report. Let me know what your thoughts are about Subaru all-electric possible eVoltis, and what do you think Subaru needs to have in order to successfully compete with Tesla and other major electric car manufacturers. Have a wonderful day. See you soon in my next report.